Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Madam Bingbing's vlog. So, pag bago kayo sa akin, ngayon lang kayo dumaan sa aking channel, please do like and subscribe. And for today's video, so, we will be solving quadratic equations by factoring. So, samahan niyo ko, sabay tayong matuto. So, good morning once again. So, our lesson for today is solving quadratic equations by factoring. Okay, another important property that we're going to discuss and apply is the zero product property. Okay, now why is the product zero? So, why is it zero? Let's say, for example, you have x plus 7 is equal to 0. X minus 4 is equal to 0. Or x plus 7 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so we have x plus 7 is equal to 0. X minus 4 is equal to 0. X plus 7 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now, what values of x would make each equation true? And how would you know if the value of x that you got satisfies the given equation? Okay, so let's say, for example, this one. If you're going to solve for x, again, we have x plus 7 minus 7 is equal to 0 minus 7. So, kung ano yung inad mo doon, gagawin mo din doon sa kabila ng equation. So, this will give us x, so that is 0, is equal to negative 7. So, what is the values of x? X is equal to negative 7. Now, paano natin malalaman na yung negative 7 na nakuha nating value ng x, tama? Okay, we can check that with the original equation. So, if x is equal to negative 7, so balik tayo sa original equation. So, this will be negative 7 plus 7 is equal to 0. So, it is equal to 0, which means our answer is correct. Okay, now, what about this one? So, you have x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0 plus 4. So, x therefore, so that is equal to 0, is equal to 4. So, let us check again. If x is equal to 4, 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So, 4 satisfies our equation. Okay, now what about this one? Okay, so if x plus 7 times x minus 4 is equal to 0, if you're going to get the product, so this will be x squared minus 4x plus 7x minus 28. Okay, so x squared plus 3x minus 28. Now, and if you're going to factor, babalik tayo dito. So, x squared. Now, what is the factor of negative 28 na kapag inad mo will give you positive 3x? So, you have 7 minus 4 is 3x. So, you have positive 7 and minus 4. So, ito yun. Now, what are the values of x? We're going to equate this to 0 using the zero product property. Okay? So, x plus 7 equals 0. So, x is equal to negative 7. X minus 4 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to 4. Okay? Okay, examples. You see we have 5 steps. We have 5 steps in answering this equation. No? Okay. So, first is you have to transform the quadratic equation into standard form if it is necessary. So, as you can see, this equation is not yet in standard form. So, pipresent muna natin ito in standard form. So, this is x squared plus 9x. If you have to transpose this to the other side, this will become positive 8 is equal to 0. So, this is now in standard form. So, that is the first step. Next is we have to factor. Okay. So, how do we factor? No? So, again, observe the first term. So, that is x times x. And then, what about the last term. What is the factor of 8 that when you add them will give you 9? So, ano ang factor ng 8? No, pag inad mo, 9. So, that is 1 and 8. So, you have plus 1 plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay. So, if you're going to apply the zero product property, no, letter C, this will become x plus 1 equals 0 and x plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay? Then, the fourth step is to solve its resulting equation. So, for x plus 1 equals 0, this becomes x equals negative 1 because we transpose positive 1 to the other side. Okay? Then, x plus 8 equals 0. X is equal to negative 8. Now, paano natin malalaman na ang sagot natin ay tama? Then, we will check the values of, the variable obtained by substituting it in the original equation. Okay. So, the last part is we're going to check the value of the variables obtained. Check natin kung tama ba yung nakuha nating value. So, from the original equation, let's check first the first value, which is negative 1. So, you have negative 1 quantity squared plus 9 times negative 1 is equal to negative 8. So, negative 1 times negative 1, positive 1. 9 times negative 1 is negative 9, equals negative 8. 1 minus 9 is negative 8, equals negative 8. Okay? So, negative 1 is a possible solution. Okay. Next, what about negative 8? Again, from the original equation, x squared plus 9x equals negative 8. So, if x is equal to negative 8, then negative 8 times the quantity squared plus 9 times negative 8 is equal to negative 8. Negative 8 squared is positive 64. 9 times negative 8 is negative 72 equals negative 8. So, 64 minus 72 is negative 8 equals negative 8. Okay, so the solutions are correct. Again, thank you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.